We are going to deviate slightly from our program because the steering committee would like to acknowledge the presence of another special guest here with us today. Mathieu Kassovitz is here. He is a film producer and an actor from France, and he's here for the Toronto Film Festival. However, he has been present for all 4 days of these proceedings and has heard our witnesses' evidence, and we would be honored to have him join us for the question and answer period and give him a few moments to make some statements that he feels are important. Because this is a new edition, if you have any questions for Mr. Kassovitz, please pass them down across your row, and one member of the steering committee will collect them and bring them up to the moderators for questions. So if you can please give him a warm welcome.
Mathieu Kassovitz, bienvenue.
I'm not a little impressed. I'm very much impressed, and I don't really know if I can say anything without a proper question that I can answer. I've been, like I think many of you here, have been studying 9/11 not since the beginning, because like most of the people out there, I had the tendency to believe what I've been fed with, and which is that our governments are protecting us and taking care of us. And even if I'm skeptic since I'm 12 years old, I still need to believe in our government. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I wasn't on board since day one. I started to study it when the commission gave the result, and like most of us, I watched Loose Change. And this 18-year-old kid who came up with a movie and no science behind it, nothing, just speculation. And 10 years after, he was mainly right. And so it got me into it, and of course I got into all kind of emotion states where you discover things. It's very exciting, and then it's very frightening, and then it's disgusting. And now, and after all this, I needed to come here to hear all these amazing people that I've been following on the internet since 2005, and Kevin, Niels, all these people, Mr. Griffin, it's crazy. So I came here with the intention, the secret intention to debunk all this, because at some point you really hope that all this is not true, and that because you don't want it to be true, you want your government to be what they're supposed to be, and you won't be able to go back home and take care of your family. But it's very difficult to do that once you came here, and after 4 days of it's overwhelming. And even if I knew all this before, and if I seen all these lectures, Mr. Griffin's lectures already on the internet, Mr. Gage's lectures, Kevin's, Ryan's, I've seen that on the internet already, but to have all that to get put together and all of these people confirming each other, it's overwhelming, and it's very tough. I don't know for you, but for me it's very tough. I'm very surprised to see that there are older people here. I really would have thought that we would be more youngsters here, because in my point of view, you would be the conservative ones, and we should be the progressive ones. We should be the ones that are trying to find the truth. You should be like, hey, it's been like that forever. What do you want? What do you care? And I'm surprised, and I'm very pleased to see that the fighting spirits is going to keep on, and that when I'm going to be your age, I'm going to keep on fighting, which is very, very encouraging for me, very motivating, and And what I say is that I always kept my mouth shut, just saying that I doubt about 9/11. I said it on French TV. I was accused to be a Holocaust denier because I said that. I'm suing 4 journalists right now because of that. My grandfather and grandmother went to the camps, so it's a very stupid things to say for them. And now I just have to admit that okay, there is enough proof, there is enough evidence, there is enough scientific facts to tell it as it is, and I think we should really go forward and not hold anything back, because this is scientific facts and nothing else. And it's too much to keep by ourselves, and I think it will go through, because people, as you said, Laurie, people are, my father cannot take it, and my father went to the ghetto and came from a communist country and came to France to find freedom, so he knows what it should be. And when I talk to him about it, he says, "Stop! I can't take it anymore. Stop." And I think 10 years after, with less emotion, I don't know if we can say that, but with a little more background and, as you said, sir, more knowledge, way more knowledge, we have to go all the way. And what you presented, sir, and I didn't know that we're that close to actually go to put all this knowledge in action. I think you should come back on the mic and tell us exactly what you need, when you need it, because I don't think it's enough. It's not a lot of money, and it's very important that we get that first money to get things moving, and you need to explain to us exactly how we can do it. Thanks.
Mathieu. He just pledged $50,000. Okay. He's a very famous filmmaker. If you've seen the movie Amélie, that's his. Amélie. Yeah, that's him. That's him.